Alright, in this next video, I'm going to show you step by step how to set up your free website. This is where you're going to take some of the content that you already wrote and you're going to incorporate it onto your very own website. Now, don't get scared. This step is very simple to do, so just follow along. We're going to show you how to get a free website that you do not have to pay anything for. And so it's a free website, free hosting. You don't have to spend a cent. So what we're going to do is go over to a website called Weebly.com. That's just www.weebly.com. Weebly.com. And as we go over to Weebly, you're going to want to come right over here where it says create a free website, fast, free, easy, and now. Just insert your username, input your password, and input your email address. And then once you do that, after you read their terms and conditions, just click on start creating, and it's going to take you to a form where you have to, just verify the information you provided above, or basically you have to verify some information so that you can move forward. Once you verify that, you will be taken to the screen where you will be able to create your very first website. So I already set up an account, so I'm just going to log in here. I created an account just for this video, and I'm going to go ahead and log in. So when you come back to Weebly in the future, just note that your login information is right up there. So this is the screen you are going to look at when you first come to Weebly.com and log in. This is what it looks like as of right now. So you see this orange button, create a site. This is what you're going to actually click on. So just go ahead and click on create a site, and it's going to bring down information for you to input your title. So what you want to do here is input the main keyword that you are trying to target. So in my particular case for these videos, I'm using the phrase paid surveys for cash. That's the keyword I've decided to target. If you're promoting a ClickBank product and you want to just use that particular title of the ebook in there, that's great if that's the main keyword you're targeting. If you are in another niche and are doing that, that's great. If you found a product on Amazon.com to promote and you want to just use that product title in there, that would go right there. So whatever keyword you're targeting, that's where it's going to go. Even if you have a service-based business, this is where that main keyword is going to go that you are trying to target. So go ahead after you do that and click on continue. And then once you click on continue, it's going to take just a little bit here. And so as it slowly loads, I'm going to pause this video until we get right to the screen where we need to go. And it looks like we're getting there right now. So this is what we look like. This is what it looks like. You're looking at a very basic looking website template. And so what you can do is, one of the first things we're going to do is go right up here to designs, and we can pick a design that we think looks good and clean and sharp that we want to possibly use. So notice how I just went up here to designs, and I just clicked here and I can browse through different design options. So you see several different options for designs. And what's great about them is that this is set up for the search engine, so it's very good for search engine friendliness. So this is going to help you in the long run. So you notice how the keyword is showing up right here. Now some of these templates, they aren't very relevant, for what we're trying to do here. But some might be. Like this one is a very clean looking template. I actually like that one. This one right here. That one looks very, very clean. Here's another good one to consider. Let's see here. We've got some other ones, many more to choose from. So as you can see, you could be stuck here for a while. This one's pretty interesting because we're doing a survey one, and it's got a little, it's got a pencil on there. So I actually think I'm going to use that design. So I'm going to go ahead and use that design, and then I'm going to come right over here to where it says elements after I've selected my design. And what I'm going to do, it says this page is empty, drag elements here. So what I need to do is come up here to the element section, and we're going to be dragging some information down here that we can use. So one of the first things we're going to want to drag would be a paragraph with title. So that's what we're going to want to drag because we want to put in some text. So notice I dragged it there and it shows up here. One other option might be a picture, just to help break that up. You could also do a paragraph with a picture. That's an option. You could do, a lot of different options here. You could put in Google AdSense code if you wanted to monetize it that way, but we're not doing that right now. So let's go ahead and just cancel that one. If you want to do custom HTML coding, you would choose that one. And so, as you see here, there's just a lot of different things that you can do. So, let's see, we're going to put in, for this example, for when you're starting out, we're going to put a title for the article, and then a paragraph. And then right below it here, let's just put a paragraph with the picture just to help kind of offset things a little bit. And then, let's see here. And let's actually just remove this one. And let's just make sure, just so the next time you log in, just select paragraph with the picture. And so that'll help clean things up a little. Now there's some other options you can add. You see multimedia options, so you could add a YouTube video, which that would be a good thing to add. So I would go ahead and add that module, and I'll show you how to use that one. So we've gone ahead and added the YouTube video module. You could also add in a Google video if you wanted to, similar to YouTube. You could add in map, a slideshow, but for this example, we're just going to go with the paragraph with text. So we're going to go with the text version, and then we're going to go with a YouTube video, and then I'm going to show you just a few more options. Now sometimes Weebly can be a little bit slow because it is pulling a lot of resources, so keep that in mind and just be patient as we're being right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, and then when it starts back up, we should be all set and ready to go. Alright, so it looks like we're now set and ready to go. So what I'm going to do is just come right over here to where it says more, and I'm going to select feed reader. That's one other one that we're going to want to have. And so we're just going to drag that module down there. Come on down here. Oop. Okay, so there's feed reader. That is showing up just fine. So now we've got three modules. A we've got the paragraph module under basic, paragraph with an image. We've got the RSS feed reader, and we've got the video module. All that is right here. And so what you're going to do now is go ahead and click on where it says title, click here to edit, and this is where we're going to do just a little bit of work with this particular module. So right here where it says title, just go ahead and go to that first article that you wrote, article 1, and copy the whole title. So remember, the first part of your title is going to have your keyword, and then you're going to have another phrase or something just to offset it and add some interest to it. So paid surveys for cash dash, is it really possible? So that is what it should say, something like that. So if it's weight loss, weight loss in 10 days, is it really possible? That's whatever niche you happen to have picked for through ClickBank, or maybe it's the Nintendo Wii system. Is it possible to buy it still at Christmas time? So whatever keyword, whatever product, whatever service, try and get that into the title as I instructed in the previous video. So now right here where it says image, just click here to edit. And what you can do then is upload a new image. And so you could find an image that's actually on your website. So what you'd want to do is go over to a website that I like to use for images, and it's called sxc.hu. So it's just www.sxc.hu. And we're going to use this resource later, so keep it in mind as well. So sxc.hu, and you would do a search for something related to your niche. Now, I'm promoting a product, teaching people how to make money with surveys. So mine would be money. If you're promoting a weight loss product, you might type in fitness or weight loss. Depending on the kind of product you're promoting, a computer repair product, could type in computers. Family, you could type in family. Basically, you use this kind of like you'd use the Google search engine. And these are royalty-free images that you have the right to use. And it doesn't cost you anything to use them. So it's a very, very cool resource. Now, the first results you see, these are premium results. So you have to pay for those results. But these results down here are actually, these are actually results where you don't have to pay for them, these results down here. So you see here where it says money, that might be a good one for me to pick. So I'll go ahead and I would click on that and I would just save that to my computer. So save picture as, and I could just put it under my pictures. And then I'd just come right back over here to Weebly, and where it says click here to edit, I've already clicked on it. So I come up here to where it says upload new image, and I go ahead and upload new image, and I just look for that image. So go ahead and click on open, and it's virus scanning, and that upload was complete. So now you see I've got a nice little picture to offset all the text that I'm going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is go back over to the article, and we're now going to just simply copy and paste what we've written for the article. So we're just going to copy that, and we're going to jump back right over here, right click, and then paste in the article. And then we're just going to click up here, and notice how it shows up and how clean it looks now. So the next thing we're going to want to do, now that we've done that, after we pasted it in and made sure it looks okay, we're going to just click on the text bar, and it's going to enable us to edit the text. So what we're going to want to do is have some sort of a call to action to encourage people to go ahead and click on the product that we are offering. So what we're going to do is come over here, and we are going to go ahead and insert something that encourages people to click. So it might be click here to buy, or click here to discover the truth behind making money online with surveys. That might be an option, because that's what I'm promoting. So you could do something like click here to discover the truth behind losing weight, click here to discover the truth behind repairing your computer better, click here to discover the truth behind driving more traffic to your website. Whatever product you decided to promote, that's what you would input. So I'm going to just highlight that, come up here to the B, which stands for bold. So as you see, it's very simple. And then there's a little link, little icon here for links. So I'm just going to create a link, and then where it says website, we're going to just click on website. And remember the pin URL that we created in a previous video, that is what we're going to use. So we're just going to copy that pin URL that we already created. And so we're going to come right back here and click on that again so we can edit that. Because once you click out of it, it's going to, go back to where it originally was. So keep that in mind. So if it does that, just click over here so you can get right back to it. So highlight the text that you want to highlight, and then click over here on create link, and then go ahead and click on website. Now once it does that, you're just going to paste in the URL that you already created. Okay, so it looks like they encountered an error. That does happen at times. So I'm not going to edit that out, because I want to prove to people that the internet is not perfect and internet marketing doesn't always go as planned, so you just deal with it. So I want to just show you, don't get discouraged if something like that happens, like the window times out or something. So we're going to just come back over here and copy this and see if it will allow us to cut and paste this in here. Okay, so it looks like the paste function is giving us fits. So what you're going to want to do is just go in here, type in pinurl.com. So whatever your pin URL happens to be, mine says survey money at the very end of it. That's why it's good to use pin URL, because it's easier to remember. So pinurl.com/survey money, because that's what we're sending people to. And remember, it tracks your results for free for you. So that's another definite bonus of using pin URL. So we've got pinurl.com/survey money, and then go ahead and click on save. And notice how now that link has become clickable. So that's our call to action. So you weren't going to want to try and do this one more time, if possible, throughout your article, just to get them, another call to action in case they don't read as far. So right here it might say, um, you know, make make money taking surveys today. Make money today taking online surveys. So that would entice people and get them excited. So I'm just going to highlight it again, click on the B to make it bold, come right over here to the link tool, and once that comes up, I'm going to click over here in website, and then I'm just going to type in my pin URL again. So we got pinurl.com/survey money. And then I just click on this big save button, and look at that. It already makes it a clickable link. And so it makes the link now a reddish color, which is okay. Now, if you don't want it to be offset like this, you could always come back in here and we could actually decide that, okay, maybe we want to move that to the second paragraph so it doesn't offset itself, so it still looks clean. And you just come back here, and all I did was just Control C and Control V to copy and paste that. And then I click my mouse outside of the window. So now you notice how that is now functional. That link seems to be functional, so that is very good. So now what we can do is go back over here. There's going to be some space that was created there, so you want to just click back over here, and I'm just backspacing just to clear that out, to clean it up a little bit. So next thing you're going to want to do now is go ahead and click right over here on the feed reader. That's what we're going to be working from next. So it's going to be pulling an RSS feed, which is going to give you fresh, unique content. Now mine happens to be the topic of making money online or making money with surveys. So I'm going to come over here to Google. Just come right over here to Google. We're going to do Google blog search. So Google blog search should be the first result that you see. So blogsearch.google. Go ahead and click on that. And next thing you're going to want to do is just type in the main keyword of what you're going after. So if it's weight loss, you just plug in weight loss right there. If it's making money online, that's what you would do. So I might type in make or online surveys and see what kind of blogs come up. Okay. Let's see. We could do online surveys. We could do the topic of make money online. That's probably a little more relevant. And then just click on search blogs. And what you're going to want to do, here's a good looking blog that you could use. And you would just come right over here. Once you get on the blog, you're looking for an orange RSS feed button, and sometimes it's found in the footer as well. Not all the time. Some blogs have it in the footer. And you're just going to click on that URL, and whatever it takes you to, this takes you to the RSS feed, and you're just going to come right up here to your browser bar, which you see right now, and I'm just going to highlight that and copy it. So I'm going to highlight that and copy it. Now you can also, just to show you another example, let's say that you are in the weight loss niche, just so you can see this work in other niches despite what I'm promoting. So you could type in weight loss. That's a very popular thing. People want to know how to lose weight. So let's see here. So we've got a weight loss, baby weight loss after pregnancy. That might be an interesting, niche blog to get some information from. So notice I clicked on that. I've never seen these blogs right now. I'm just kind of showing you this as an example to see if we can get what we're looking for. Right here, notice the RSS feed looks a little bit different. So just go ahead and click on that. So I went ahead and clicked on that, and it's going to take me to their RSS feed, and then I would just do the same thing, copy and paste that from the browser. So that is how you do, you just look for an RSS feed basically. It's a very simple and quick way, because the goal here is just to get some fresh updated content up on your website. So I went ahead and did that, and now I just click outside of that, and notice it's going to now populate my RSS feed with the information that I selected to use. So I'm going to go ahead and click right here. Looks like it didn't quite save it, so we're just going to paste that URL back in there. Position center, it'll ask you how many items you want to use. And notice how it now feeds it in. So you could go with a long description if you want. You could go with a short description. So that short description is a good thing to go with. And then just click outside of the window and it's going to feed in information from this blog. So this is relevant information and it's fresh content that will help the site eventually rank higher within the search engines. So now let's say I want to move this module down a little bit. And so what I would do now is just go about up here and just highlight it and then just drag it around, and I'll show you that in the next video. So the next thing we have to do is we're going to want to edit the YouTube video, and then there's one last thing we're going to want to add as a call to action, but I'm going to show you that in another video just because this one's getting a little bit long. And then so we're halfway through setting up our free website. So as you can see, it's pretty simple so far, and I hope you're following along just fine. You can watch this video as many times as you need to, but we are making good progress. We will go on to the next step.